I'm so mad. I thought I was recording myself seasoning up my pork chops. I was having this whole motion going and I didn't even show myself doing that. But, however, pork chops are in the grease. Pork chops are in the flour. They about to go in the grease. Let's do it. Hey guys, and welcome back. Go ahead and put me a round of applause in the comments because we are back with another video. 2 videos in 1 week. Who do I think I am? Her. It's like, no, I'm just playing. But hey guys, I am on a roll. I'm so excited about this journey that I'm on to full-time content creation. So today's video, as you can see by the title, will be a quick Q&A. I just wanted to come on and do an updated one, but this time I didn't ask you guys for questions. I asked ChatGPT to come up with about 30 questions that they would see me asking you guys. So basically I said, like, based on what you know about me, come up with 30 questions that I can ask my YouTube subscribers that I can answer for my YouTube subscribers in a video. So you'll see me looking down at my phone. That is why. We got our wine. You already know the vibes. Go ahead and pause me if you want to grab some wine real quick. I know you can probably tell, but I moved you guys closer just so that we can get a little bit more of an intimate feel. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the questions that ChatGPT created for me. And we're going to just jump right into it. So again, this is about 30 questions. So we're going to try to get this in as quick as possible. So we're going to start off. So we got 5 different sections. So we got personal life and background, content creation and influencer life, business and entrepreneurship, travel and experience, and weight loss journey. Oh, and lifestyle and fashion. So basically, I use ChatGPT a lot for my personal use and for my business use. So they come up with these questions. I feel like they are really good. So starting off with number 1, what was your experience like at Clark Atlanta University? And how did it shape your journey as a content creator? So I feel like this was a good question, only because I feel like that's when I started to feel like I wanted to do content creation. I was in my YouTube era down. Back then, I was watching all the girls on YouTube, and I was like, I want to be just like them. This just seems like the lifestyle. I'm a very transparent person, so why not get in front of a camera and talk? Of course, I never took it serious back then. I probably never even made a YouTube video, but it was like a goal of mine. I really want to do this. But back then, as much time as I spent in my dorm, I probably should have. But my experience at Clark, you guys probably seen my other video where I talked about how I did not have the greatest experience. Like what I take away from that experience is I got to live somewhere else for 4 years. I got to experience a city that was nothing like mine. I got to meet some of the greatest people in my life that are still my friends to this day. So that part is like outside of the education part of it, that is what I love the most. Like, I love going back for homecoming. I love going back to see my friends. I went to Atlanta like 5 times last year, 6 times this year. So I really can see myself living there again. We'll talk about that later though, because I think another question will say that. But I just feel like that lifestyle that I was able to see there, like black luxury, black success, molded me to want to be like that it girl. I probably would have never wanted to do that living here. All right, number 2. What made you move from Atlanta 10 years ago, and why are you considering moving back now? So that's a good question as well. It kind of ties into the last one. Like I said, I just saw the black success that was popping in Atlanta. How all the rappers and singers and all of that stuff was from Atlanta. They lived in Atlanta. They stayed in a city and was able to just like literally prosper. I couldn't fathom that ever happening here in Detroit, but I just wanted to be a part of it. So I just wanted to be a part of it. Back then I was very homesick, very much in a dark place, very low self-esteem, and wanted to come back home. But now that I'm in a better space, I'm ready to get back there. Okay. How has growing up and living in Detroit influenced your style, content, and business ventures? So outside of Atlanta, Detroit is most definitely the home of the hustlers. If you know, you know. So I can say that just being around people, like no matter your status, like your hair was always done, your nails always done, you always fly. Is it a gnat in here? You always fly. Like that's just the nature of Detroit. So that for sure influenced like who I am today, no matter what my Atlanta experience was. I'm a Detroit girly to the day that I die. I'm from here, born and raised, live here, still to this day. So that is all I know. It's how to be fly, how to just like nice stuff. Like that's just what Detroit is. What has been the most challenging part of your healing journey after your past relationship? Okay, Chat GPT. Get right into it. The most challenging part, which I talked about in my last video, is being alone. I cherished my solitude so much before I met my ex-boyfriend, but now that I lived with him, he had kids, they were there all the time. Transitioning from being alone to being around them and then being back alone, it's a little bit different for me on the other side of things, because before I was just like, okay, I love being at home by myself. Like I love this. I was like living with my mama. She had rules, and now I got my own rules, and I love being at home before I met him. And then I was like, okay, it's so quiet in here. But we are on a journey of doing things to make us happy and wanting to be in the house. So I said I'm going to start picking up on reading. I'm going to start posting more content. Of course, I've been literally doing that the most, and it's been keeping me, you know, with the motion. So I don't think about being here by myself too much. What's your favorite part about being a plus size influencer, and what impact do you hope to make? So when I started this journey, I started out like with couples content, but then I started to realize that the girls was there for my confidence. Like they were literally so supportive, and the messages that I received from girls just saying like, you inspired me to wear shorts today. Like you don't care about your cellulite. You show up no matter what. Like I be so discouraged because of what I look like or my flaws that I overestimate wearing shorts or putting on a crop top or whatever the case may be. The only impact that I desire to make is for people to want to feel confident no matter what size they are, no matter what they, you know, no matter what, pretty much. So that's the only impact that I hope to have on the rest of the plus size girlies. Put the shorts on. I don't care what's going on. Live your life. We only got one life to live, period. All right, so we're switching on up to content creation and influencer life, even though it was kind of some questions in there. How did you first get started in content creation, and what motivated you to keep going? These are all things that I spoke about before. I started with couples content with my ex-boyfriend. We went viral a few times. Then I started to see, okay, this thing is easy, especially with TikTok. TikTok was so easy to go viral on in 2020. So I got started there. I was trying to push the couples content. It was doing well. We did some YouTube. We did some TikTok. And then, like I said, I broke up with him, moved into my new apartment, and the narrative switched from couples content to I had to break up with him. I moved out. This is my new place. Let's decorate. Let's talk about our healing journey. And that was the start to me of a rebirth of Alexis Lachelle. So yeah, I just basically started posting every week on Sunday resets, and I'm not going to jump the gun on that because I saw a question on here that says something about Sunday resets as well. Ha, that's so funny. It's the next one. What's the story behind your Sunday Reset series, and why is it important to you? So like I said, I started the content all over. So I made a whole new TikTok, and I came to the girls like, hey y'all, I know y'all remember me from me and my ex. I moved out. We broke up, and here's my healing journey. Follow me every Sunday as I clean up my new apartment and decorate my new apartment, and we talk about how we feel each week, because every week was like different because I was going through a transition. So I was able to get online and tell people how I felt. It was a little rocky because I was going like crazy viral, millions of views. Like it was insane. Every week I was having so many likes. I really do miss that era of Alexis Lachelle, but I had to cut back because I was getting real sensitive about the comments. Like people were just not understanding me, and at the time I was already too vulnerable from the breakup, so I couldn't allow the comments that was happening. So I just had to just cut back and just allow myself to heal. Next question is, how do you deal with social media burnout, and what advice would you give to other creators going through it? Woo! Baby, nothing annoys me more than creating content every single day, showing up, quality content, posting stuff that I know could go viral because it's been going viral before, but the algorithm be algorithming, and you don't get the love that you know you deserve. So I do feel burnt out sometimes. Like right now I'm in a very productive era. I noticed that like certain parts of the month I'm very productive versus other parts I'm not that productive. So right now I feel good. I'm not burnt out, but I know like the way that I'm posting like crazy because I'm doing a 30-day reel challenge for the month of September. So I know that eventually I'm going to feel burnt out soon because it's already almost the end of the month. And then I'm planning on continuing to post every single day for the rest of this year. So pray for me. Advice that I would give other creators, you already know what the end goal is. So I know that it seems like a lot now, but it'll pay off in the long run. Learn how to batch create content. Learn how to repurpose content so that you're not just always filming. Use videos from the past, repurpose them, cut them up a different way, whatever you got to do to make sure that you're not burnt out. What led you to start creating digital products like monetize your passion and rich off reels? So I have a digital product line that has master resale rights, and I don't really push it that much, honestly, because I'm just trying to figure out where I belong in this content creator world. So I just wanted something that was passive. Who wouldn't? Money that you can make in your sleep. You make a product one time, you post it online, and whenever people go buy it, you don't have to do another thing behind that. So that's just what passive income is. That was the drive for it. I want to make money in my sleep. Who literally wouldn't? How do you manage being a lifestyle influencer with over 100K followers across all platforms while working full time? I can go to sleep right now. I could go to sleep right now. But I don't manage it. Honestly, I'm like all over the place. I just started a new cooking series, Cooking with Lex. And I'm trying to do these every week. And I'm going to work. I'm coming home. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm buying the ingredients. I'm filming. I'm editing. I'm posting or scheduling the post to come out on Wednesdays at noon. And baby, by the time I get into bed, it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And that is a lot. But again, the end goal is to be a full-time content creator. So I'm gonna have to do some full-time work. So full-time job, full-time content creator until we become full-time content creator. That's a lot though. It is. It really is. So now we're going to switch it over to business and entrepreneurship. And I'm going to just preface this part with saying that I do have a custom doormat business that I started in 2021. It was called Mats by Lex. I went crazy viral with it. I taught over thousands of people how to start their very own doormat business. I made $13,000 my first year in the business, and the next year I made $40,000. I had it by storm, baby. When me and my ex broke up, I didn't have the space to create anymore because I moved into this nice white apartment. So everything in here is who gonna paint it here? Not me. So I had to figure out what to do, and I took a break. I was overwhelmed. Like I said, we had just broke up. I was overwhelmed. Anybody got time for all of that? So I took a break from 2022 until now, and I just kind of relaunched, rebranded Mats by Lex. And for now, I'm only doing the classes because that is the demand. Everybody wants to learn how to make the doormats. So I haven't been making actual doormats. So let's get into the questions. What inspired you to start Mats by Lex, and how did it grow into a successful business? So I was just sitting during the pandemic, and I was talking to my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, I want to do something different. I want to do something that nobody in Detroit is doing. What could I do? I'm on TikTok all the time. I'm scrolling. I'm seeing this girl make custom doormats. I'm like, ooh, nobody in Detroit is doing this. So I decided to do a bunch of research, figure out how I can get started myself and how I could make it profitable for me. So I started it in that way. And the way that it grew to become a successful business is social media. The power of social media is insane. I went viral on Facebook. I went viral on TikTok. It was just literally so crazy the amount of money I was making. I remember the day that I moved into my apartment, I made like $1,500 in one day. I never had made that before. I was like, oh my God. God knew that I was moving into this apartment today and that I needed the money for furniture and all of that good stuff. So it was like so many blessings that was coming through when I had to move out. Even though I was already going through a painful situation, it was some blessings coming through, baby. So how do you balance running Mats by Lex, teaching classes, and managing your other content creating ventures? So today I came home from work. I had a one-on-one. I cooked dinner. I filmed content for Instagram and TikTok, and then I also am here filming this YouTube video that I'm probably going to edit tonight too, because I'd be so anxious to get my content out. But basically, there's really no balance. I literally just do it all in one day. Work, come home, content, classes. However, I will say I'm not as busy and booked up as I was when I first started Mats by Lex. So I do have space in between before I have another class and so on and so forth. What challenges have you faced in the doormat business, and how have you overcome them? So the most challenging is if you don't post, you don't eat. My business ain't just making money because I'm Alexis Lachelle. It's just literally I have to make TikTok videos to get a sale. And if the algorithm feel like being petty that particular day, you're not making anything. So it's really just kind of hard when you depending on the internet for your source of income. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's get into travel and experiences. It says, what was your favorite part about your recent trips to Houston, Atlanta, and Wisconsin Dells? That was my summer trips that I took this past summer. Went to Houston for my friend's birthday. I've been to Atlanta like twice this summer, maybe twice or 3 times. And I always just go there because that's where my friends at. I don't really got to get in a hotel room. I could just go there. The flight's cheap. My favorite parts about those experiences is really just kind of seeing myself getting back outside, to be honest. After I broke up with my ex, I was not traveling. I was traveling all the time in that relationship, and I really got caught up in like just being in a crazy mode that I just didn't want to be bothered. So seeing myself 2 years later traveling has to be my favorite part. Like, yes girl, go out of town. I don't know what I was holding myself back from, but I just felt like I couldn't travel because I wasn't traveling with him. It was just so weird, the things that you go through when you're going through that breakup stage, y'all. Oh my God. All right, so how does traveling inspire your content and business ideas? I'll say, just to keep things short, that I need to get more into travel content because people want to see me go out of town too, but I'd be so scared to have my freaking camera out in public that is ridiculous. And then what do you miss most about Atlanta, and how does it compare to Detroit for you? So I miss Atlanta just because I just love the atmosphere. All of my friends have great things going on. The mindset there is positive. There's no negative vibes when I'm with my people. It's just good talks, good laughs, good vibes. And everybody that went to my college that I actually know personally is like really successful in some aspects. So that's the part I love about, or love and miss about Atlanta. And then it doesn't really compare to Detroit, only in the way that a lot of people from Detroit moved there. I went there for college, so I don't fall under that umbrella. But it's starting to just become a little bit too much in the crime because there's so many people moving there, not even from just Detroit, but everywhere. All right, let's hop into our weight loss journey. What led you to start your semaglutide weight loss journey, and how has it changed your life so far? Baby, the pandemic had me big as a house. I didn't even realize I was that big until I look back. Like, girl, what was you eating? Everything? But anyways, y'all, I actually started on an influencer deal. They reached out to me in my email and was asking me if they could send me $1,500 worth of semaglutide if I would partner with them. And I was like, I don't care. Y'all ain't got to pay me. I want to lose weight so bad. Give it on up, please. So, and since they are still paying me in semaglutide. But I started it just simply because I knew I wanted to lose weight. I just didn't know how or when I was going to start. But that was just a jump start for me, having the platform that allows brands to reach out to me to work with them. What are some challenges you face with the weight loss while balancing your busy schedule? So when I'm out of town, I'll be forgetting to take my shots. That's it. Like when I'm super busy and I'm hanging out or I'm outside, like especially this summer because I was off for the summer, I was so backed up on my shots. But now I'm like back at work. I'm consistent. I'm doing them every Tuesday. So we out of that too busy for a semaglutide thing. What advice would you give someone considering starting semaglutide shots for weight loss? I would just say that everybody's journey is different. So many people be in my comments like, you've only lost 40 pounds, 30 pounds, and it's been this long. I am not trying to lose 60 pounds in 10 days. Like, I am okay with losing slowly, being healthy. Like, I'm okay with that. So just understand that your journey, do not compare yourself to others. Don't say, oh, that girl lost 70 pounds in 6 months. I only lost 25. That's okay. Let it be short, smooth, and work for how your body works for. I'm glad that I don't have side effects while I know other people have. So, yes. How has your partnership with my weight loss partner helped you stay accountable in your journey? They are great. They are a Johnny on the spot. As soon as I'm on my last shot, they are already sending out some more. I love them for that because they keep me accountable on my toes. And then we're going to jump right into lifestyle and fashion. These are the last 5 questions. What is your favorite go-to OOTD outfit of the day look? And where do you shop the most? I love a good skirt and boot combo in the fall. And then, I guess in the summer, I love a good, like, denim look, like a denim. I love my denim romper this summer, with a denim purse and the denim shoes. Like, I love a good short outfit. Like, I just love a look with some sunglasses and a long bust down. Oh, I love it. And some nice accessories. My favorite place to shop, I would just say Fashion Nova. I probably don't shop nowhere but Fashion Nova and Target, y'all. If I'm trying to get something cute for the club or whatever, I'm going Fashion Nova. And I go to Target every other day to buy something to wear when I feel like I'm tired of wearing the same stuff. How do you incorporate your love for home decor and lifestyle into your fashion? I'll just say, because I have like a minimalistic home decor style, I can kind of say that mimics the way that I dress as well too. I'm not an over the top dresser. I'm not like crazy colors. I'm real neutral, blacks, nudes, denims, real simple. So like it's like kind of, it does mesh well with the type of content that I create. Okay, the next one, it says, what is your favorite memory or lesson learned for being known as the girl who makes the macaroni in your family, basically? So I remember my cousin's grandmother had died and I was in charge of the macaroni, right? And this is my favorite cousin, Granny. And I'm like, oh my God, I think I messed up the macaroni. So I'm telling my mama, like, oh my God, after the funeral, we got to go to the house and I got to doctor this up. I don't know what was going on, but I need to fix it. So I was so nervous because I'm like, oh my God, this Granny funeral, everybody's going to hate the macaroni. So I went to my mom's house, I doctored it up and did everything that I needed to do. I think I was missing something at home that I was able to use at my mom's house. And when I say everybody was like, who made the macaroni? And I was so nervous for nothing. It was literally insane. So yes, that was like my craziest experience. Everybody loves my macaroni. I mean, it's not a person that's like, I don't like that. Everybody loves my macaroni. I'm always at the functions trying to look and see who's saying something. But they be like, who made the macaroni? Who made the macaroni? Me. Love it. How do you find the confidence to step out of your comfort zone, like when you made the steak at your complex's grill? ChatGPT be paying attention. This is my girl. People might have saw that video and thought that, okay, this, well, obviously not, because those videos actually did well. It was so simple, but they did well. Me leaving out of my apartment on the 3rd floor, going down to get in my car and driving to the front of my complex to make a steak. Well, I feel like the entire complex is looking at me, which we know they're not, but that's how I feel on the inside, was something so powerful but so small. I wouldn't have done that a year ago. You couldn't have paid me. But I was like, you know what? You want a steak, go cook it. Like, I don't know why my mind processes things the way it does. Like, I just have this crippling social anxiety that I think everybody's staring at me. But it was just so beautiful. Like, I was so relaxed. I was on the phone with my homegirl. I had my wine out there. And it was good wine. I mean, good steak. I loved it so bad. I'm so proud of myself for that moment. And then, what's the next big goal for your fashion, lifestyle, or home decor? I'm going to say my next big goal probably don't have nothing to do with none of those. I want to start a pajama line. I would love to start a silk pajama line because everybody know me as the girl who be making videos in her little silk 2-piece pajamas. My friends make fun of me out of town because I'm going to come with my 2-piece set pajamas on the trips. Like, everybody like, girl, we got t-shirts and boxers and you got 2-piece pajamas. Like, what's going on? I feel like I need my own pajama line. Like, what? That would be so nice. I don't know what just happened, but let's go ahead and wrap this up because my camera just said it's too hot. I don't know what that was about. If I lost this footage, I'm about to be heated. But I hope you guys made it to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next from Alexis Lachelle. Y'all, I just got so heated. If my footage is gone, I'm going to cry. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.